Group 1 just handed us the rematch 24 years in the making, the two-time World Cup champions France, against the team that shocked them in 2002 and never let them forget it, Senegal. Tuesday, MetLife. Let's break it down. France, 2 World Cups. 1998 on home soil, a nation united. Then 2018 in Russia, a new generation led by a teenage Mbappe sealed the deal against Croatia. And in 2022, they went all the way to the final again, losing only on penalties to Argentina after one of the greatest World Cup comebacks ever seen. Before this current generation, one man defined French football worldwide. Zinedine Zidane, 2-time Ballon d'Or winner, the architect of the 1998 title, the most technically gifted midfielder of his era. Then Thierry Henry, France's all-time top scorer at the time, the striker who made every big game feel routine. Now it's Mbappe's France, younger, faster, deeper than any squad they've ever brought to a World Cup. Let's talk about 2002, because Senegal have been here before against this exact opponent. In the opening match of the 2002 World Cup in Seoul, Senegal, in Stick A ranked 42nd in the world, beat the defending champions France 1-0. Papa Bouba Diop, 30 minutes. France never recovered. No goals in 3 games. Out at the group stage, it remains one of the greatest upsets in World Cup history. And Senegal carry that moment like a badge of honor going into Tuesday. Here's how France could line up 4-2-3-1. Maignan in goal. Konate and Saliba, arguably the best center-back pairing at this entire tournament. Inson at the heart of the defense. Malo Gusto at right back. Theo Hernandez on the left. Chouameni and Rabiot as the double pivot. Behind them, Dembélé, Désiré Doué, and Olise, who's been the standout performer in France's pre-tournament games. And behind Mbappe, who leads the line as captain. Senegal, expected 4-3-3. Edouard Mendy in goal. Koulibaly, the captain and defensive rock, partnered with Niakate at center back. Crépin Diatta at right back. El Hadji Malik Diouf on the left. Midfield 3 of Idrissa Gueye, Lamine Camara, and Pape Gueye. And up front, the big 3, Iliman Ndiaye, Nicholas Jackson, and Sadio Mane, playing in what he's confirmed will be his last ever World Cup. France's manager is Didier Deschamps, and this World Cup is personal. He's confirmed he won't extend his contract beyond the tournament. This is his final act as France manager after 13 years in charge. He led them to the 2018 title and the 2022 final. Now he wants to go out with a third. His 4-2-3-1 setup is built on defensive solidity first. Chouameni and Saliba give France a backbone that's almost impossible to beat, while the attacking quartet ahead of them are given license to improvise and create. The center of everything is Kylian Mbappe, France's captain, their record chaser, and by most accounts the best player on the planet right now. He arrives at this tournament with 12 World Cup goals already, just 4 away from equaling Miroslav Klose's all-time record of 16. If France go deep, that record could fall in New Jersey. But the player France fans are most excited about right now isn't Mbappe, it's Michael Olise. 15 goals and 27 assists for Bayern Munich this season. He was the standout in France's 3-1 win over Northern Ireland just days before the tournament, and alongside him, Ousmane Dembélé, the reigning Ballon d'Or winner, and PSG prodigy Désiré Doué, who won the Best Young Player award at the Club World Cup last year. This might be the most terrifying attacking 4 in the tournament. Senegal's manager is Pape Thiaw, a former player who was actually part of the 2002 squad that beat France. He took over from Aliou Cissé in December 2024 and immediately won the Africa Cup of Nations with the team. Though that title came with controversy, as the final against Morocco ended in a walkover after a protest. But his football identity is clear: hard pressing, physically dominant, and built around quick transitions from deep. The emotional heart of this Senegal team is Sadio Mane, their all-time top scorer with 53 international goals. He's confirmed this is his final World Cup, and he wants to go out with something special. At 34, his pace has slightly faded, but his touch, vision, and leadership are still world-class. He was named player of the tournament at AFCON. If Senegal pull off the upset on Tuesday, it starts with him. And if Senegal are going to keep Mbappe quiet, it starts with Kalidou Koulibaly, the captain, One of the most physical and commanding center backs in world football. He's the anchor that makes Senegal's counter-attacking system work. Up front, alongside Mané, Nicolas Jackson, on loan at Bayern Munich from Chelsea. A powerful, direct striker who gives Senegal a completely different threat from Mané's creativity. So how does it go? France are heavy favorites, and rightly so, but this fixture has history. Our call, 2-1 France. Mbappé gets on the score sheet, Olise causes chaos, but Senegal make it a match before France pull through. Drop your prediction in the comments, and can Senegal do a 2002 again? Subscribe because we've got Group 1 covered all tournament long.